back in January 2008, the Grimsby District Health Care charity shop was changing and modernising. Jeff went along to the hospital to find out.
I'm here today in the cardiac unit of Diana, Princess of Wales Hospital to talk to the chairman of the Grimsby District Health Care charity, Ron Kitchin. It's a bit of a sad day because I think over the past 10 years he's been the main instigator and fundraiser extraordinaire, and apparently he's handing over the reins today. So Ron, tell us all about what's been going on.
Well, after 10 years I think it's about time I had a little bit of a rest. I'm staying with the charity. I'm not leaving altogether because I can't get a box big enough for me just now. So we're going to keep going, but I cannot do all the fundraising. I can't do it justice that it needs doing. So I think it's a good idea that I bring Lyndsey in, who is very experienced, a clever girl.
That's your granddaughter?
Yes, it is. But she's a lot better looking than me.
More photogenic.
That's right, yeah. So that's the whole idea really, and hopefully she can more or less build on the things that I've done, which is a good thing for the hospital. Which
over the last 10 years has been quite substantial, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've, as you know, last time we were speaking, we'd put £130,000 into this unit. Well, altogether we've put £300,000 worth of equipment into the hospital over the last 10 years, which is no mean feat really. But I think when we look at what we want to do in the future, we've got to come into this new century, and quite honestly I'm an old dinosaur. And I don't go much on these computers, but you either love them or hate them, and I hate them. But Lyndsey loves them.
That's
so
great.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's time.
Technology.
That's it.
The
it's
youngsters
time.
are taking over.
Exactly. She's took over.
Oh.
Yeah, in more ways than one. So that you'll find out that's what she's like when you speak to her.
Right.
So yeah, it's just a good idea to get somebody in new, get that impetus that we need now. We need a lot more changes, and I can't do it.
No, you're staying on as chairman.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just staying on there. If they need me for anything, that's right. I'm there.
And also with your Freeman Street charity shop, that's continuing.
Oh, that's staying. Yeah. Hopefully, we're looking. We spoke before about looking to open one in Louth. We're still looking to open one in Louth, but we need people to come in and help. Really, volunteers. Yeah. So that's how it's going pretty good though.
Well, I wish you all the best in your semi-retirement.
Thank you.
No, we'll talk to Lyndsey in a few minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
She might even get more than one team.
And about 18 months ago, we had a guided tour by this lovely young lady, Margaret Hill, the manager of the cardiac unit, I believe.
That's right.
Right. So, when things in the last 18 months have improved.
Yes.
Dramatically.
Yes. I mean, there's always still room for improvement, but they have improved a lot. We've got much more equipment, particularly a lot more monitors, heart monitors and the blood pressure monitors, which means that we can get through more patients with a diagnosis. And also, I mean, we've had an increase in staff as well, which has helped, because without the staff to actually fit the new equipment, you need both. And we've had those. So we've actually managed to reduce our waiting lists quite considerably. The government's target is for us to have all our tests down to at least 6 weeks by the end of this month, and we will manage that. So that's been due to the increase in equipment and also the increase in staff.
And we must mention your equipment
absolutely,
fundraising.
Absolutely, because without
Ron.
the equipment, I mean, that is the thing that's actually reduced the waiting list for people having heart monitors and blood pressure monitors, because you can only have one person wearing it at a time. So it doesn't matter how many staff you've got, if you've only got one machine, you're limited. So it's made a big difference, and hopefully it'll carry on, because the government's target is for us to have all our tests down to 2 weeks by the end of February next year. So we've still got a long way to go, but hopefully we'll try and carry on this good work, particularly if we get more and more equipment.
Good,
which of course that's, many thanks to the charity we do.
And now we've got Ron's granddaughter Lyndsey.
That's right. So hopefully the fundraising
in the hot seat. So
that's right. The fundraising hopefully is going to really take off.
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for your time.
That's
Margaret.
all right.
Right. So Ron Kitchin's virtually given up the reins of his fundraising, but granddaughter keeping it in the family. Granddaughter Lyndsey's taken over. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
So big shoes to fill. Ron, he's done a lot in 10 years, hasn't he?
Very big shoes to fill. Yeah. But am enormously proud of his achievements and what he's done over the past 10 years. He's extremely inspirational to me, and I just hope that I can do justice to the hard work that he's done so far, and do justice to the legacy that he will be leaving now he's retiring.
One thing that he obviously never mentions, but we can now because he's not with us at the moment, he's just nipped out, is the fact that, of course, he's had heart surgery himself, hasn't he? So
yeah, he's had a 4-way heart bypass, which was quite some time ago, but he's also had so many different things done in pacemakers and surgery several times, and so yeah, he's
very, talk about inspiration. I mean, that's absolutely tremendous, isn't it, that he's carried on with his fundraising and
he's turned that into something good that other people can benefit from, and
he knows firsthand, doesn't he, what's needed, and
yeah,
that's brilliant.
and how to make a difference.
So what you got lined up then, fundraising wise?
Well, we're all change at the moment. We're trying to, as you said, drag it into the 21st century, kicking and screaming. So we're already setting up the website so that people can actually find us online and email us and download the information that they need. And we've got new numbers, so the fundraising side of things can be contacted separately from the shop. We're currently looking for as many volunteers and helpers as we can, both in the shop and on the fundraising side of things, because obviously it's a lot for one person to do when you can't be in a million places at once. So when we have events, it's much more difficult to be able to manage it if you don't have enough people to be able to cover all of the things that need doing. So anybody that can get in touch and help us in any way, however small, would be fantastic. The Cleethorpes Carnival, which is coming back again this year, we'd actually already arranged the hospital carnival to be resurrected, which actually falls the very next day. So we're working together in conjunction to try and get the most out of
That's a good
both events. Yeah,
everybody's still got the costumes, still got the.
It was a complete coincidence that the two were arranged, because we arranged ours sort of provisionally back in January, and then saw the advert in the Telegraph that said that they were running theirs as well, which then got brought back a week, which put it on the Saturday and ours is on the Sunday. So it'll just make it a really good weekend for the whole area, because there'll be the floats and the processions on the Saturday, and then at the Stamford Cricket Ground we're holding the carnival on the Sunday, which will be plenty of rides and stalls, entertainment, and hopefully it will be sunshiny, which will be better.
Yep.
And we can all have a good time there as well. So the main thing for me is to arrange events that are good fun. Nobody wants to go somewhere and be bored and miserable and and not enjoy themselves. The main thing to me is people enjoy themselves, and then they'll think it's a good, not only a good cause, but also a fun charity to get involved with. And the more people that think that, the better, because we raise more money and do more good things.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Right, so there's one little thing before we wrap up this visit to the cardiac unit, and that is Ron Kitchin is going to hand over the keys to the hot seat to granddaughter Lyndsey. Okay, Ron?
Hey, Alan.
Thank you very
much.
All the best to both of you. Thanks a lot.
very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
If anyone has any bric-a-brac, clothes, or even a donation, or just plain help in general, the Grimsby and District Health Care Charity Shop is located at 184 Freeman Street. Telephone 0472 320 663.